Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It's the first of a brief two-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Number 49 makes his big league debut right after this. Jameson Taillon gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the White Sox, shortstop Tim Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Abreu is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Marte going back, still going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. 6th home run on the season for him. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Batting third, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Yomer Sanchez. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. The numbers on the year, 272, 4 home runs, and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, third baseman,
Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Marte's after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Elroy Jimenez as he puts it on the ground to third. Gunn over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the White Sox hit the board first on the sole. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Bases are empty, one man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Up next for the Buccos, Jason Martin. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo will begin things here.
Wellington Castillo.
Coming to the plate now, number 49. And as a former late-round draft pick, it really speaks to the hard work he's put in at the minor league level to make the opening day roster here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh.
Leading off for the Pirates, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So coming to the plate, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Sanchez takes it in. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Jason Martin.
In now, Jason Martin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Castillo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Digging in, Yolmer Sanchez.
Leading out for the White Sox, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
At the plate, Gunn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, tough slider down low for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. Bell, base runner at first with 1 out. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pirates leave 1. 5th inning coming up. Tie. So digging in now, number 49. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't.
Number 49.
3.
Ready once again, Jason Martin. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-0 now. And 0 now. Corey Dickerson, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Left side, but well foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Count now a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Played on the backhand. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Ready for another shot now. Gunn. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Drilled right back up the middle. Sanchez is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Keone Kela is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35.
So striding forward now, number 40. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone. Now the 1-0. He is taken high above the zone.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Outside, 3-0 now. Kevin Newman waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swing and a liner, and that'll be a base hit. So right away the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Number 53 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Cervelli on at first, nobody out. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. High in the air down the right field line. Jimenez sprinting after it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Count remains 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Jose Abreu, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Marte, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Good guys leading this one on the road here in the 8th, as you get a look at our line score at this point. Stepping in, Yomer Sanchez, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given the White Sox a 4-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. 4th home run for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Elroy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Center field number 20.
Now at the plate, Leori Garcia, runner in scoring.
Play ball. Ball 4, take the base.
Settling in now, number 53, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard.
Leading off for
So the lineup flips over.
center fielder, Arlene Marquez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 57.
Striding in, Gunn. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 16.
Juan Minaya will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A 1-0 pitch. Here's a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this